Hello, my name is Paris Clough, and this is Financial Self-Reliance. I'm really excited to share with you today the 6 key wealth factors that have been used to be able to predict someone's ability to obtain wealth with more accuracy than almost anything else. And I promise you, it's not what you think. Let's get started. The things that we do every day can impact our long-term financial success. From what we buy and what we save, to our lifestyle decisions and the financial paths we choose to take. Instead of winning the lottery or having a trust fund set up for you, or even making it big in some business like perhaps being the next YouTube celebrity, the research has shown that certain habits, behaviors, and characteristics lead to the ability to turn income into wealth. Building wealth is like a skill that takes time and effort to build, and I promise you can build it. Most of the financial services firms in America today are looking for people who are already wealthy. The people that have high net worths and ultra high net worths. What if there was some way to predict who is going to be the next millionaire or who is going to be the next person to have a huge or high net worth? Would you want to know what it takes to become a millionaire and to create a very large net worth? If it was predictable, if it was something that you could actually do, would you be willing to make the changes necessary so that you can become one of the world's next millionaires? There is a scientific way to identify and predict these wealth factors. In fact, you can learn these wealth factors and adopt them into your way of life. Or you can ignore them and continue to wonder why you're still on a financial treadmill, constantly running, yet never getting anywhere. There is scientific behavioral evidence for wealth potential. People who have these wealth behaviors can build more wealth over time than the people who don't have them. So what are these wealth behaviors? Well, I'll tell you what they're not. It's not getting an inheritance. It's not getting lucky and being in a business at the right place at the right time, although that does help. And it's not winning the lottery. And it's definitely not picking the right stock at the right time, although those things do help. Those are not the factors that are most important in predicting wealth. So here's a hint. It has very little to do with math, and even less to do with a specific style or type of investment. Let's get to it. The first one is confidence. Confidence refers to your ability to make financial decisions. Whether this confidence is built from your parents, from a mentor, from trial and error, from learning things on your own, or from any other factor, those who become wealthy have confidence in the decisions they make regarding their money. Many of them have such great confidence that they can actually create opportunities to either be self-employed or to be highly valued employees of the firms that they work for. People with low confidence constantly doubt themselves. They're not sure if the decisions they're making are correct. And because of that doubt, they often make the wrong decision. Those with high confidence view themselves as savvy investors. They take the time necessary to learn what it takes to really become a good investor, and they make good, wise decisions because they have that confidence that they've done the proper homework, they've done what it takes, and now they're going to make a good decision. And confidence is critical to being able to have that success. Lack of confidence usually comes from lack of knowledge. There's a lot of great ways for you to learn more about financial management, learn more about money. There's a lot of great books out there that you can read. In fact, there's a ton of really good videos on what you can do to become more financially self-reliant and financially independent. Videos like, like this one, like the one you're watching right now. So make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the videos that I produce. I promise you, the knowledge that you'll gain here is going to help you build the confidence that you need to be successful in your financial future. What are the areas in which you'd like to build your confidence? Comment down below and let me know some of the areas that you want to build confidence in. The second key factor is focus. Setting and reaching goals requires discipline and focus. There are so many distractions in today's world with social media, with everything coming at us. In fact, wait, excuse me. Sorry, I got distracted there. If you want to build wealth over time, you have to get good at time management, goal setting, and planning to obtain those goals, and you have to be focused, laser focused in some cases. Those people that have a low level of focus are often distracted by all kinds of things. Every little marketing idea that comes up, they want to buy this or buy that, or they look here or look there. Everything seems to be exciting. Those people with a high level of focus are very disciplined. They're goal-oriented and they make a plan, and when they make that plan, they stick to it. Those are the people who will have the highest wealth potential, people who can stay focused on their goals and focused on the plan to obtain those goals. So what are your biggest distractions? What are the things that keep you from staying focused on your goals to get out of debt, to become financially independent, to create a large net worth, to have the things that you want financially? Comment down below, what are some of the things that are causing you to be distracted from your goals? Another quick question is, what's distracting you from hitting the like button right now? The third key wealth factor is called frugality, being frugal. I know I said the F word, this might get censored, but I promise you that being frugal and having a high level of frugality is critical to your financial success. Being frugal is not a bad thing. It's not being a miser. It's not being somebody who's stingy. Being frugal is somebody who realizes and recognizes that you have to live beneath your means. You have to spend less money than you make. People who constantly spend more money than they make are going to end up having all kinds of financial problems. They're not going to ever make it to any of the goals that they have. They're not going to ever follow through on any of the plans that they've made, and they're never going to arrive at any of the destinations. Being frugal means living within your means. Now the goal from there is to grow your means. If you want to spend more and have more and do more, that's fine, but constantly remember, stay within your means. If you want more, then just grow your means. Simple as that. People with a low level of frugality often overspend. They're constantly missing the deal. They don't do any research, they don't do any homework. They often buy things at high prices, and they buy things they don't really need because they're not focused on their goals, so they'll buy anything that comes along because they're distracted. People with a high level of frugality are often looking for deals. They know how to shop, they know how to stretch a dollar, they know how to live within their means, and rarely do they get into debt for anything because they make sure that they're buying things that they can afford to buy by living within their means. Being frugal is being conscientious of your spending, keeping track of the things that you buy, staying accountable to yourself by having a budget. Being frugal is a critical factor to your ability to obtain wealth. The fourth wealth factor is planning. Wealth accumulation is a focused effort that requires planning. It requires you to set goals and to monitor the income and expenses to make sure that the goals that you've set for yourself are met, and that you're being accountable to yourself. You don't just trip and fall one day and end up being wealthy, although that would be nice. It requires a real planning effort. Disciplined planning is a key element to the self-made millionaire and to people who become wealthy and financially independent. It requires discipline, it requires planning. There's really no other way to predict your ability to become wealthy without having a proper plan in place. People who are low on the planning factor are people who don't know what's going on in their life. They don't know what's coming in to what's going out. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. They're often wondering what happened. Where did my money go? Why do I have more month at the end of my money? What's happened? Those are the people who don't have a plan. On the opposite end of that, people who have a high level of planning know exactly where they're going. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly how much money's coming in, and they know exactly how much money's going out. They know where they're headed, and they know why they're headed there. They know exactly what they can buy, when they can buy it, they have a plan to buy it, and they're doing everything necessary to make sure that they obtain their goals. Financial independence, financial self-reliance, and having a high net worth takes that level of planning. So you need to practice goal setting and planning. Let's practice right now, actually. Let's set a goal right now to hit the like button. Now let's set a plan in order to be able to accomplish that goal of hitting the like button. The plan is to put your hand up on the desk or on your mouse or on your mouse pad and move the mouse pad over to where the like button is, that thumb that looks like this. Move the mouse pad over that, hover over that, and then click with your finger. See, you did it. Now you know that if you have a goal, you can accomplish that goal by having a plan in order to accomplish it. Great job, thanks for liking the video. I really encourage you to start small. Start with small goals in your life, small simple things that you can do, simple tasks that you can make for yourself, and then accomplish those tasks. That will build your confidence. It will help you focus in on what you're doing. It will help you to realize how to live within your means, and it will help you to develop a plan so that you can accomplish wealth. How much time have you spent in the last month planning for your financial future? They say that more people will plan for a 2-week vacation than they do for retirement or for their financial future. Don't make that mistake. Be someone who plans for their financial future so that you actually have a chance to hit your goals and dreams. The fifth wealth factor is responsibility. Wealthy individuals take a high level of responsibility. They recognize that their success has come from their actions, from hard work, and from diligence and perseverance, and the things that they've done to work hard. They recognize that there's a bit of fortune. perhaps what some people call luck, that might be involved. But more than anything else, it comes from the hard work that they put in. People with a low level of responsibility constantly blame others. They don't take responsibility for the fact that they're in the situation they're in because of their own decisions that they've made. You're where you are today because of the decisions that you made. And the faster you take responsibility for that, the faster you'll be able to move forward in attaining your financial goals. People with a high level of responsibility recognize that hard work and determination is what got them to success. And if they want to have more success, they literally know the recipe. More hard work and determination, more perseverance. They know that by setting goals and sticking to the plan, they can accomplish those goals and reach financial success. In fact, if you think about it, the only place you'll find success before work is the dictionary. So let me ask you a question. Any success that you've had in your life, do you believe that it's because of hard work, or do you believe that it's because of luck? Comment down below whether you believe it's hard work or luck that gets most people to success. And finally, the sixth and final wealth factor that will help you determine your potential for creating wealth, building wealth, and living the life of your dreams. This one is the Achilles heel. This one is the kryptonite. This is the one that could kill most people's dreams because it's the one that we're most affected by. And this one is called social indifference. Now let me explain what that means. Social indifference means this is how you're affected by what others do around you. People in your environment, your friends, your family, people in the media, the people that you look up to, the things that they wear, the things that they drive, the things that they buy. Social indifference also measures your ability to be affected by the suggestions of others, especially those weapons of influence I talked about in the last video. The marketing department of all the major companies are expecting you to be low on social indifference so that they can convince you, persuade you, and manipulate you to buy their goods and services. So people who are low on the social indifference scale are people who care a lot about what others think. They're always trying to keep up with the Joneses. They have to have the latest watch, the latest shirt, the latest shoes, the latest pants, the latest outfit, the latest computer, the latest camera, the latest phone. I think you get the picture. They're the ones that take pictures of every meal that they eat. People who are high on the social indifference scale are people who don't really care what other people think. They don't really care what marketing departments say or do, and they don't really care much about what other people wear or drive or what they're doing with their money. They don't really care about the Joneses. What they care about is their own bank account. These people care more about what they're doing with their own money than they care about what other people are doing with their money. You might have the greatest plans, but if your friends come along and say, hey, let's go do this, let's go spend here, let's go spend there, and you get persuaded to spend above your budget, you're gonna fail in your plan. There is a difference between being truly wealthy and only acting wealthy. People who are low on the social indifference scale often are only acting wealthy. They have a lot of debt. They're in trouble financially, but they don't look like it. People that are high on the social indifference scale typically don't look very wealthy, but they are. I would rather not look wealthy, but be wealthy, than look wealthy and be stressed out and broke. How are you influenced by your current surroundings? Have you recognized that you've been influenced by your friends and family to buy things you shouldn't buy, to have things you shouldn't have, maybe to go on a vacation or a trip or do something you probably shouldn't have done, spend money in a place or area or on a thing that you shouldn't have spent it on? Hit like if you're getting value out of this video so far. And please subscribe to this channel. I promise I will teach you the mindsets necessary to create wealth. You'll also learn the skill sets. You'll have the knowledge and skills to turn income into wealth. Let's do this together. After all, together, everyone achieves more. If you work on developing these 6 wealth factors, I promise you that fortune and abundance and success are right around the corner. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.